Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine. I want to thank you for joining me for my Tuesday, Teach It Tuesday Facebook Live class. If you are popping on, say hello so I can see that you're there. And if you're new, let us know where you're from so we can welcome you. Hey, Lori. How are you? Yes, ma'am. I am going to be watching baseball after this, and I think I am going to be rooting for the National League. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I think that's what I'm going to be doing. What are you going to be doing? You watching? I don't know. I just have a real hard time with the Astros. And so, hi Sharon, how are you? How have you been, Miss Sharon? Hope you're doing well. You're rooting for the Braves? Oh my goodness gracious. We do what we have to do, don't we? Oh my goodness gracious. You do what you have to do. I'm doing well, thank you, Sharon. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Oh, so Lisa and Karen, and hi Karen, Cynthia. It says your anniversary follower, so I must be having an anniversary of some sort, of being online maybe? I don't know, but that's what it's, did you see on your post? You have a title in this group. Congratulations. How funny. Now, Cynthia, yours looks like it's in French. I don't know why that is. Sharon, you had laser surgery on... Oh, my goodness. Are you doing okay? It could be that when you joined, when you started following my page... it could be like the anniversary of that. So thank you all, ladies. Oh, is it Spanish? I took 1 year of French and 0 of Spanish. They didn't have, Spanish was not big when I was in school, so. Parlez-vous français? That, I do know that. I was a waitress for years, so I used to have to, I know some food items, but too funny. Are you ladies stamping tonight? I hope. I hope you're stamping. So I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys saw, let me, I just wanted to bring up the November paper pumpkin kit. Have you guys seen this? So you can wow your friends and family with merry and bright treat packaging. So the Gifts Galore paper pumpkin kit features treat packages that are sure to bring festive fun to your gifts. You can dress them up, decorate them with a tree, a pile of presents, So this month's kit, it has enough supplies to create 9 treat packages. And so create 9 oversized treat boxes with coordinating food safe bags. Easy to make and even easier to enjoy Christmas project in your paper pumpkin kit. It's going to arrive in a special box, and it's going to come with an exclusive stamp set and a Flirty Flamingo classic stamping spot. So I just thought this was like really cute. Can you see this up close? Let me see if I can you see that up close? Look at that box. Look at that snowman box. How cute is that? Very, very cute. Sharon, I've known some people who have had that done, and they've done very well with it. So fingers crossed for you, hun. I hope everything goes well. And I hope you feel better soon. Isn't this paper pumpkin kit cute? So anyways, I just wanted to point that out because I think it's really stinking cute. So you ladies are going to stamp? Oh, yay! Good. Okay, so I'm going to move these up. So this is clue number 1. Gather your supplies. And I will say that this, to me, I thought this was easy. This is an easy card to make. So hopefully there's no foo bars on my part. Hopefully I had everything correct on here. And I thought it was easy when I made my card. So I'll show you my card at the end. And we'll see how it goes. You ready to get started? Okay, get your stuff ready. Okay. Clue number 2. You're going to stamp your sentiment in the lower right-hand corner of your card base. Hint: if your sentiment is long, your card will be landscaped. If it's short, it really can go either way. Okay, so this is vertical, this is horizontal. So that's just you probably knew that, but I just thought I would throw that out. So stamp your sentiment in the lower right-hand corner of your card. And again, if your sentiment is a long one, then your card will be landscaped, which is this way as opposed to this way. Okay? When you're done, type done too. Yeah, Sharon, I've known some people who have had that done, and they've done very well. So hopefully yours goes very well and you have a speedy recovery. And that it works. That's another thing. The other thing about this card is there's not as many clues. So there's just not as many steps to it. So again, easier card. Hey, June. Thanks for joining. You stamping tonight, June? Woohoo! Yay! Okay. Clue number 3. You're going to take your 3 pieces of white and decorate them using stamps, dies, or a combination of both. If you need to color the images, do this now. So you're going to take your 3 little white pieces and you're going to do your stamping or decorating You can use stamps, you can use die cuts, whatever you want to decorate those 3 white squares. And if you need to color them based on what you do, you can color them now. When you're done, type done 3. Yes, I remember. So is your computer all fixed now and on the mend? I have to say, I bought a new computer. I bought a new computer about, well, probably just before my trip. So maybe a couple weeks before my trip. And I didn't even have a chance to work with it before I left. And because my new computer is a Mac computer. And although I have an iPad and an iPhone, I've never had a MacBook laptop. I've always had a Windows. So this is a huge transition for me. And I am still trying to find some time to work with that. I know I need to transition some stuff over to my new computer, work on my files. It's a daunting task. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do that and also get used to using the MacBook. So, do any of you have a MacBook? I have always had Windows computers. I've always, when I worked, those were the computers that we had. So I've always just kind of stuck with that. But it was time for me to bite the bullet. And when they had the back to school sale in September, I made the decision to do that. So you're taking your 3 white squares and you're going to decorate them using stamps, die cuts, or a combination of both. Oh, you do, Lori? Yay, good. Maybe when I talk with you later this week, I can get some insight from you as to how you like it and all that. My daughter has one. Both my daughters have desktops, and they love it. Well, one does. The other one, not so much. But yeah, it was time. And my current one that I'm using right now for this live is really dying a slow death, I think. I bought the laptop I'm using now. I bought, I don't know, a few years ago, and I was literally like maybe 2 days shy of the warranty being out, and the hard drive went in it. So I had to send it back to them. They had to, it's a HP computer, and they had to replace the hard drive, and it's still, 2 years later, it's still like not, yeah, I've had it with Windows. You have Windows, Sharon? Yeah, I mean, I can buzz around the Windows one pretty well, I've been using them for years, and my daughter keeps saying, Mom, it's just like your Apple, it's just like your iPad, it's just like your phone. You should be able, so it's just a matter of getting used to some of the easier stuff, I think, not the tough stuff. I think it's more the easier stuff and adjusting to that. But I'll get it. I'm one of these people, I am relentless when it comes to figuring things out. So Karen is done, Lori is done, Lisa is done. Not sure if there's anyone else that's stamping. Okay, so we will go on to clue number 4. Clue number 4. You're going to add the 3 pieces of your decorated basic white pieces and add them to the colored cardstock that measures 2 by 5.5 with liquid glue, or you can use your own, whatever adhesive of your choice. I like liquid glue when I'm layering because you have a little bit of wiggle room. Note, there will not be much space between each of them. So it's a very tight fit. So decide if you want to do, do the one on the left first, maybe one on the middle, whatever works for you. And I can't wait to see your cards. Make sure you post them in the VIP group so we can all see what you make. Lisa, how have you been? Are you still really busy? Seems to be busy for everybody. A lot going on, and I can't believe October is like almost over. So Cynthia, your anniversary follower comment is now in English and Lisa's is changed. Too funny. So I'm getting this message when I went to go live tonight from Facebook saying that there's like this format that I use to go live is changing. Did I want to go with the new one? And I obviously said no because I didn't want to mess things up for tonight. But I don't know what's coming. I'm going to have to see if I can find out. Like Facebook changes things all the time. Yeah, it's been busy, Lisa. I hear you. We've had I had my granddaughter's birthday party this past weekend. My birthday was in the middle of the week, and we've just had a lot going on. My granddaughter is in soccer, so we've been going to those games also. So yeah, it's been busy. Hopefully it slows down here. Of course, we're getting into the holidays now, which is going to be busier in general for everyone, I think. Well, at least for me, things get hectic. I mean, it's my favorite time of the year, but it is busy. Lori is done, and Lisa is done. Cynthia is done. Is it all coming together? Okay. Clue number 5. You're going to add the colored cardstock and basic white layer to the colored cardstock or foil layer that measures 2 1/4 by 5 1/2 with adhesive. So add your colored cardstock to your basic white. I don't know why I had basic white in there twice, but you're adding your colored cardstock to the basic white or the foil, whichever you're using, because I said you could use foils too, other than colored cardstock. So you're just going to put those together with adhesive. And when you're done, type done 5. Karen, how have you been? Everything going okay? God, this rain has been crazy. I mean, we've got some rain today. Cynthia, is it raining this hard? Like hard? It's been raining hard here all day. Has it been like that in Massachusetts? You need to see 4 again. There you go. Oh, you got it? Lori, how's the weather out west? Looks like you guys are done with 5, I think. Okay, so number 6. Now you're going to add the 2 combined layers that you just worked on to the card front with dimensionals above the greeting. Add the 2 combined layers to the card front with dimensionals above the greeting. So you're taking your 3 white pieces, Karen, and you're putting them on the colored cardstock or foil, whichever one you're using. Take your 3 white pieces and you're going to put them on your colored cardstock, and then you're going to take that layer and put it on foil or whatever you want to use. Yes, then add it to the card base above the sentiment. 68 degrees and sunny. Can't hate that. Although we had that last week here. When I looked at the weather yesterday, it talked about it. Sunday. It said it was going to rain Monday through Sunday here, and some of the days it showed 100% it was going to rain. Some of the days it showed 40% it was going to rain, and then when I looked last night, it looked like they backed that off a little bit, and then we were going to have some breaks of rain. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if they know what's going on. Everybody done with 6? 6, 6, 6. Okay. Your card should be coming together, guys. Almost done. Clue number 7. Now you're going to stamp on your 4 by 5 1/4 basic white, the inside layer piece, if desired, with sentiment and or stamps, and add inside the card. So your inside piece. Now, if depending on the color of your cardstock, you may not want to put an inside layer, and that's okay too, because sometimes you can stamp on lighter colored cardstock. That's certainly an option. But if you did cut a 4 by 5 1/4 white for the inside, now is the time to stamp your sentiment and or any other design that you might want on the inside of your card. And when you're done, type done 7. Excuse me. Has anyone started working on their Christmas cards yet? Do you make your own Christmas cards? Good for you, Cynthia. Cynthia, how many are you making? How many do you make typically? Karen, are you talking about the card from last week, the design, the fun fold? The diagonal gatefold card? Wasn't that a fun? I loved that. And you guys did such a good job making those cards last week. Did you like that fun fold? Yeah, last week's card, I have one right here. So this was the card we made last week, and we call it a diagonal fun gatefold. So a gatefold opens on two sides like this. Isn't that pretty? Really easy to make. Easier than it looks. And this is what we did this was a fun fold last week. I love fun fold cards. And we use that beautiful whimsy paper, DSP, which I think is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Lisa is done. Well, having stuff all prepped is good too, June. So you're ahead of me. I mean, I've made a bunch of Christmas cards. What I need to do is go through my stash here and figure out what I'm doing for that. Yeah, I love fun folds. They're my favorite cards to make. You know, some people love to make boxes, some people love to make projects, and I do, but they're not my favorites. My favorites are fun folds. Everybody done with the inside? Done with 7? Okay. Clue number 8. Add any embellishments to your card at this time. If you want to add embellishments, now is the time to do that. Add any embellishments at this time. Always the fun part of making a card, adding the embellishments. I have to say, for this card, I ended up pulling out a past set to work on, which was fun because I hadn't used the set for a while. And I like doing that. I like, you know, sometimes you just get going with new stuff and you forget about what you have, and, you know, so. You're going to finish that later. You can always add embellishments anytime, Karen. No worries at all. Yeah, you can add that anytime. How's your cards look? Do you like them? Whoop. Is the mystery solved? Do you want to see my card? Oh, Karen loves hers. Yay! Okay. Here's mine. So, can you see that I used Wink of Stella on the snowflakes over on both sides? See if I can get that to... I loved this set when it came out. So this is Snowflake Wishes. So many snowflake dies. I did not use the dies for this. I kept it all using the stamps. I stamped the big one in Night of Navy, and then I stamped the little ones, the cluster. I used the cluster one here in Balmy Blue. The paper is Balmy Blue, the card base, and then the layer underneath is Night of Navy, and then I used foil underneath. And then I just put a rhinestone there, and I used that sentiment with Night of Navy, and then the inside I stamped off to have the big snowflake be in the background, and then May Your Season Sparkle. But isn't that pretty simple? Simple card, not difficult to make, but I think, you know, packs a wow. I think this is your focal point. I think it's pretty, and I love the colors. So yeah, not so did you think this one was easier? This one wasn't as tough as the last one. What idea, Karen? The inside? Yeah, I like to do, a lot of times what I like to do in when I'm doing my insides is stamp off and use something lighter in the background that goes along with the card, and then darker over it. I think it makes a nice statement, and I think it just adds a lot to the card. Simple, very simple to do, and I think you've seen me do that before. Just kind of stamp off, this bigger. I used to use the bigger snowflake in the set, and then darker on that. So, yeah, I like that too. I think it packs a while, but yeah, you got to find your Winky. I stamped off snow. Yeah, I use the wink. I don't know if you can see that on the lighter ones, and it really just added enough of that wow that I really didn't feel like I needed to add more rhinestones other than that one. It's really pretty. There you go. Can you see it? See it sparkle? There we go. Can you see it? Sometimes it's hard to see it in the camera. Just that Wink of Stella just adds a lot. Oh, so glad you ladies stamped tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this card design. Very simple to do and to repeat. You could do mass production if you're going to be making Christmas cards. And you have the card recipe, so use it and make some more. Please post your cards on World of KellyCraft VIP groups so we can see what you made. We always like to see what card you make and share it with others and inspire others. And I hope you had a good time tonight and enjoy the rest of this rainy evening, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.